That's what you guys get for $1,000 in Dallas, Texas. Not Arlington, not Fort Worth, like Dallas, like 10 minutes away from downtown Dallas. Okay, I gotta go turn in my keys and be rid of this place. I don't ever want to come back here again. Not because of the place itself, but because of the memories of this place. Yeah, that's a story for another day. This is what I'm trying to say is, if you want to live in Dallas and you want to be in the middle of everything, live off of I-75. So you would want to live right off of 75. It doesn't matter if you're on the other side or not, but yeah, that's the best way to go, honestly. Just because you're in the middle of everything. Unless, of course, you work and are just looking for a place. This was one of the cheaper, better options. Somebody told me that it wasn't really worth $1,000, but location is important to me. And if it meant that I had to pay $200 more to be in a better location, then I was glad to pay that. And my first job here in Dallas was at the country club down the street. So I didn't mind. I mean, I really only found it because I was driving around. So, yeah. If you're a girl and want to move somewhere, it's easy to get a job in like the restaurant industry or like as a receptionist, all that. So, yeah, if you just want to up and go, even if you don't really have a plan of what you're gonna do, that's what I did. I left Seattle without knowing what I was gonna do at all. I was like, doses. I had enough in my bank account to be like, okay, cool, I'm good for 6 months. You know, if I can't find a job in 6 months, something is wrong with me. But I was okay with living off of my savings for up to 6 months. But I knew for a fact that I was gonna find a job within a month of getting here. So, yeah. 1K, was it worth it? I mean, for being where I'm at now, yeah, like moving here was worth it. With this space, I don't know, you be the judge. Hey, I'm in my old apartment. This is my last day here, technically, even though I've been living at the other one for like weeks now. But I have to turn in my keys before 5. It's 2 o'clock. And I just wanted to give you guys a tour of what you can buy or what you can rent for $1,000 in Dallas, Texas. This location is right, it's kind of like in the middle of Lakewood. Maybe like 15 minutes away from Uptown. Not getting on any highways. Just like straight back roads, basically. So I guess I'll show y'all really quickly how it looks. So this unit is like right over the pool, right there. And I'm the first one in this unit that was like after it was renovated. I live on the 3rd floor, so yes, it does get a little hot, but this is the door. And right off of that is directly the living room. I used to have couches, like 2 couches facing each other, but then it ended up being too crowded in here, even though it does look, you know, like a decent size. I had a lot of things going on over here, and it just like, ugh, it just looked too messy. So I ended up selling my couch, chairs, and then just had kind of like miscellaneous area. I literally didn't have a couch for like 3 months. So yeah, this is the living room. And yes, I was paying $950, but also like with everything else included, it came out to about 1,000 and some change every month. So this part right here is supposed to be like the dining area, but if you remember from like my older videos, you guys would face this, and that's because I would have my big table right here and work on that. This was kind of like my office, basically. And this right here is the kitchen. I really like, the one thing that I love about this apartment was like the black finishes. So for example, the sink, like the stainless steel, like really deep, what do you call this? Sink, duh. Oh my duh. And the island was cute. Well, the peninsula basically. It was cute, but it was just like a lot on it all the time. So it just looked like so cluttered all the time. The only thing that I didn't like about this kitchen was the lack of space. Like literally this was like my prep station, like this chunk right here, because I would have my Vitamix, I would have my what do you call that, my KitchenAid mixer, utensils up here, because there's literally no drawers. Like there's this one drawer, and then, you know, basic shit. That's just like where I keep garbage and extra plastic bags. And it's not like I could use that storage because it was too much all the time. Like I would have to reach and like get on my tippy toes. So basically, since I didn't have that much space, this would be like, this would be where I keep my plates and cups and all that. This would be pantry. So in one cabinet, you know, like, and it's not even that big. Well, I use this a lot, the dishwasher, but also I use this as a pantry too, because, well, let me show you guys. This is like the way to the laundry. I did have to pay extra for, what is this called? Like the washer and dryer. I paid $35 extra a month. But I don't really care, like it's $35 too, and I need it. So right off of the kitchen and the dining area, I don't really, yeah, you can't even really fit like a table unless it was like really flush to the unless it was really flush to, unless it was really flush, then I don't think you'll be able to fit a table there. But here it goes. Okay, so right off of that would be the bedroom. It's carpeted. They told me it was supposed to be hardwood because it's on the 3rd floor, but it's on carpet, which I don't really like, because sometimes, like when it gets too hot, carpet holds on to heat. This right here, well, I have a little balcony. It doesn't really have a view. It just overlooks the parking space, but it's nice because sometimes if you just want to tan without having to go to the pool, I just sit out there on top of pillows. And then this is my closet. I really like this closet. It was plenty of space for one person, you know. So, oh my god, I don't even know this is in here. But yeah, it's plenty of space for one person. And sometimes I would keep like backstock of the perfume oils in there, cause you know it was like the least, well, there's barely any windows in this apartment. That's what I really don't like about it. But To keep my like perfumes and perfume oils like cool, I would put them in the closet. Let's see, that's that. And this is the restroom. It's decent. It's a restroom, you know, basic shower. Like I said, I really like the black finishes, but yeah, it is what it is. The only thing that I didn't like about this is that there's no counter space for anything. Like if I wanted to curl my hair, I would have to do it on the vanity, but I would lack outlets. So yeah, that sucked. Well, there you go. Cool. And that is everything. So to wrap up, I did enjoy my time here, but I also signed my lease when I was in Seattle. I had no idea that there were stairs. I thought that they were on elevators. I didn't know that the community was like this. What else? What are the other cons? I just thought it would be bigger, but it is 517 square feet, so I didn't know what I was really getting into. But also at the same time, the pictures that they were taking were like deceiving because they were using that wide angle stuff. So it made it look like the place was a lot bigger than it was. And yeah, when I got here, I was like a little underwhelmed because yeah, that's not what I wanted. But anyway, that's what you guys get for $1,000 in Dallas, Texas. Not Arlington, not Fort Worth, like Dallas, like 10 minutes away from downtown Dallas. Okay, I'm gonna go turn in my keys and be rid of this place. I don't ever want to come back here again. Not because of the place itself, but because of the memories of this place. Yeah, that's a story for another day. This is